DOCN stock is in the move in this regular session of today, the 3rd of November 2023, up 19.19% on the news that its earnings outcomes were better than expected. So far, 448,000 shares have crossed the tape, so the stock is riding within a longer term bearish trend. And we can see this is the order book for the stock, and okay, we're going to come back to that. Let's quickly have a look at and see what's going on here. Okay, so the earnings outcomes I think were announced when the market closed yesterday. So the non-GAAP earnings were 0.06 over the same period a year ago, a surprise of a plus $0.08, which is up 21.2%. Revenue of $177.06 million were up $24.95 million dollars from a year ago. Okay, so let's see down here. Yes, riding within the longer term bearish trend. Some fundamental highlights concerning the stock. So the fundamental rating for DigitalOcean Holdings Inc improved significantly over the last quarter from 4 to 9. The current rating is considerably more bullish than the IT services and consulting industry of average of 5.0. The company's gross margin has been higher than its industry average for each of the past 5 years. The company's debt to capital has been higher than its industry average for each of the past 5 years. The company's operating cash yield has been higher than its industry average for each of the last 5 years, if that makes you happy. But in any case, coming back to the order book, let's quickly have a look and see what's going on here. Still holding a gain of around 19.64%. So this is on this side of the order book. This is where the market orders are going through, the market orders to buy or sell. This is where they are going through. Of course, with the market order, you get in at any price that is quoted. So that is why it's much more active than this side of the order book. And obviously they also dictate the aggression. They also dictate pretty much to a good extent what happens with the stock, because since they are going by the market orders, then they will continue to be satisfied until there's room to satisfy the rest of the market who want to use various limit orders to get in. So the good thing about this is we can see what market participants are, what they are planning to do. So you can see some are pointing to $28.05. You can see that, $28.05. Some are also saying that they want to sell at it may be a buy as well. Some are saying $20.49. So it's a diverse range of what market participants are looking at here, what they're expecting. I think I can see here 28.25 down here. It's not very clear. That's just 28.05 there. So it's really interesting. Really interesting what they are speculating about. But we can also, I think it's also optionable as well. Let's have a look at the option chain. I believe these will expire on these are calls. They will expire on Friday the 17th, 2 weeks from today. Yeah, the $22.5 calls have seen the most volume, and it's quite active there as well. Yeah. Okay, coming back to the order book. Okay, so the gain has inched up to 20.84%. So okay, let's see what the projections are saying. This is the 1-day chart. So okay, let's stick with the 1-day chart. Or okay, we could just quickly have a look at the 1-minute chart before we come back to the 1-day chart. So strength is, you can see that strength is projected on its 10-minute moving average, very strong. You can see that the angle of attack that is projected for its 10-day moving average is quite impressive. The stock is just trading below this upper projection of 25.87. The good thing about this is that we may be able to compare what we saw on the order book in terms of what the market participants were bidding and asking for. So this is the 15-minute chart. So weakness at some point in this in the pre-market session, it reached the highs of 26.96 and has cooled off to I don't think there's a Fibonacci projection. There is a Fibonacci projection where it is right now 25.89. So, but weakness is projected on this 15-minute chart, and the stock is yeah, maybe cooling off a bit. Usually when they rally in the pre-market session, they also tend to cool off. So there's a downward projection of it also looks like a support there, because there are a couple of moving averages there. There's a moving average there that got a bounce there in previously, just not long ago, so 25.59. So let's okay, have a look at what the 1 hour chart. Weakness is equally projected, okay, and let's look at the 1 day chart and see. I think we saw it briefly. It's equally projecting weakness as well. So strength is projected, but it has already surpassed those sort of prices on its moving average. But in any case, strength is projected, and then come Monday the 13th of November, weakness is projected. So right now it has broken above this moving average, this projection of 25.26. so there the next Fibonacci projection is 27.24. we have 28.83. I can imagine why. Yes, so these are, we can see 28.96. so those market participants that are bidding to get in or get out at this sort of prices, they probably know 1802 why that has been projected by them. That have been they've decided to go for those sort of prices, but we can clearly see that it's projected on its Fibonacci on this Fibonacci grid here, 28.96. Above that we have 30.69 and 33.06, and then 36.11 all the way towards 44.98. so we can have a look at the weekly chart and see weekly chart. Okay, strength is projected, but weakness is equally projected. So it's expected to spike all the way to 43.69 by Monday the 27th of November. So weak strength from today up till the end of November, and then there's just a moving average there for the 5.51. so the good thing about this is that we can equally see whether we can find the probability of that happening of this projection occurring relative to the projected 10-week moving average, and also relative in association with a standard deviation, 10-day standard deviation. Would that be okay? 10-day standard deviation it's saying $2.22. Do we have to? Okay, we can adjust it to something like let's make it 20. Let's make it length of 20. Let's make it 20. It brings it up to 9.4. okay, that's going to be very high. Okay, let's see whether we can find a few things. So we have 45.51 minus 44. okay, let's put it roughly at 44.05. doesn't look like it looks like we're going to get a very unusual figure. 9.99 is the standard deviation we're going to use. Looks like it's too high. Okay, let's see, but it might help. Okay, let's see, 45.51 minus 44.05. we have 1.46 divided by 9.9. we have, it's okay, yeah, much better, 0.147, so roughly 0.15. so we come to the Z table here. We can get it. We will be able to get a a probability 0.14, so that will be 0.1. So we go up here, so this is 0.1, approximately 0.15, so we have 55.96%. 55.96% is the probability that yeah, maybe towards that time that we might be able, it might be able to trade above, it might reach 40, it may get to 45.51. so let's come back to the other book for DigitalOcean. So okay, let's see what we have. We have those the 28 prices have all, they're no longer that visible anymore. 28 what we're seeing is just 27.85, 27.95. yeah, so but we still have those $20 and some fraction bids, on this other book. So in any case, see what you make of a DOCN stock, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.